teenagers actually happen to be a really small percent of people on the road. Teenagers are ages 16 to 19, according to Cornell University's Medical College. 16 to 19-year-olds constitute only 7% of licensed drivers. And having a license, like when you're like 16 or whatever, that promotes responsibility in teenagers. According to the USSA Educational Foundation's June Walbert, she says that learning to drive is a major milestone in a young person's life, and with it comes major responsibilities. Safety will always be the first priority, but driving a car also has financial implications. So it's the perfect time for parents to introduce the concept of responsible money management and help teens establish a strong foundation for their future financial success. So having their license at the age of 16 helps teenagers, I guess, kind of mold, because teenagers actually happen to pay, according to the study, a major percentage of their gas, and also without their licenses, teenagers won't have jobs, and without their jobs, they're not going to have all that money to blow on useless stuff like they do now, which in turn would end up hurting the economy more, which we kind of need that. There's also parental concerns with the with the whole raising the driving age. Raising the driving age kind of puts more of a burden on parents to get their kids where they need to be. Margaret Mentoni, a mother in Texas, told the Journal Gazette that keeping teens from driving would only make them less responsible, which actually happens to be true because they wouldn't be getting the job and everything that they need. There's also the fact that parents are going to have to chauffeur their teens to school, sporting events, and any number of other places. She says, do we really want our kids dependent upon their parents for virtually everything until they go to a college or can serve for their country? Along with the responsibility and the whole parental issue, there's many new restrictions for young drivers. Like my partner said, there's the graduated driver's license licensing policy, which the National Safety Council is encouraging states to adopt, because with it, in a number of different states, the fatalities and crash rates within teenagers driving has dropped 45%. There, let's see here. And also, teenagers they're not all mentally mature, but there are some who are. According to they're not all mentally mature, but it's more inexperience than mental maturity. According to the National Security Council, driver education programs play a role in preparing teens to drive, but should not be viewed as the end of the learning to drive process. In order to develop safe driving skills, inexperienced drivers need opportunities to improve through gradual exposure to increasingly challenging driving tasks. Teens become safer drivers with more experience. So it's not necessarily maturity, but experience, not having been on the road that long. And like my partner said, it's not just teenagers who are most likely to get into accidents when they first get their licenses. It's anyone who just got their license and is new to